to read for Scorpio now. Scorpio sun, moon, and ascendant theme for Scorpio. Oh yes, of course I got mountain lion. Look at that. Take charge. Get home with yourself. Be brave about things. Risky energy is okay to buy into. It's okay to live on the edge. That's even become a leader without followers. Sort of like a quiet leader. Do your own thing. That mountain lion is just sort of good on their own, leading themselves exactly where they need to be, without question and without praise. And I would say that's the theme of the month for the Scorpios, just to do their own thing, their own way, how they want to, do it in the darkness, do it all by yourself, look for no praise. Just do it. In the end, though, that kind of leader gets followed. Love for the Scorpio sun, moon, and ascendant for the month of April. All right, here we go. I think you're going to cut some ties this month, Scorpio. You're going to cut some ties because certain people are just not vibing at your vibe, and you're going to be very careful about how you do it. Some are going to be very clearly a loud cut, and most will be a quiet little step away. Okay, a step away. Very moody Scorpios that are going to hear this, and that's why you're stepping away. You had enough, and every time you get around this energy, it just irritates you all to hell. So I think you're going to be cutting away those, sort of like pruning your branches and getting rid of people that just don't speak to your soul anymore. I also see some really good connections for you, Scorpio. Really solid relationships that are ones that will be forever for you. As far as love is very loving and very supportive and very strong. What you put out, you're going to get back. That's a good way to put it. I'm going to say whatever love vibe you're giving out to the world, that's going to find its way back to you. Don't put your energy anywhere that you're not getting it come back towards you. So yeah, you might be a little bit moody though, and that might get your needs met because you'll speak on that. So if you're in a relationship with someone, I think you're going to have some words, and you're going to get out what you need to, and they're going to do the things that you need. Most of the time, I think what I see here is when you say something, when you do something, your partnerships, they care enough and listen, and they do their best to align with your needs. So I think that'll be some conversation that'll be happening for some of you Scorpios in relationships. And for those that are not, I do see, if you're not in a relationship, I do see opportunity for you to actually find some very interesting love. And I'd say go for it. Look at these beautiful cards. Ace of Cups and Two of Cups. Spiritual love to the point of the deepest, most embracing kind of love affair with someone pretty dynamic and pretty worldly. I don't know. I like what I'm seeing here. So some of you Scorpios are going to find the one. Yeah. I'm going to look for health for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for the month of April. You're going to avoid a few flus that are going to come near you, but I don't see you getting them, so that's a good thing. Maybe your system is stronger than you think, immune system is stronger than you think, or you're just good at washing your hands and keeping away from people and their germy things like doorknobs and stuff like that. So I don't know, I see your health being pretty good, and if there were any things that were a concern or bother to you in the previous months, whatever that is, I see it being tweaked and things coming together for you. I really like what I'm seeing here. I think whatever it is, you're gonna miss the sick boat. You know, it's just gonna bypass you just like that. Now that doesn't mean that you won't deal with other people around you and their sicknesses or their unhappinesses. Like if there's a magic pill for wellness, or a certain herb that you're going to need, or a vitamin, you're going to find it. Lots of good opportunities coming your way. If you've been sick, I don't know, I see opportunity. Yeah, there's always the odd person that does not fit this, and I see that there too. And what does that mean? Well, get your ducks in a row if you're not feeling well and you know something's coming. Now we're going to speak about Scorpio's money. Scorpio, I'm going to say for the most part, Scorpio, you have connections to money. You always find a way to money. You always find a way to it. You're very smart. You always find a way to money. So I have confidence in you for the most part when it comes to being able to afford what you need to survive. Or some of you are going to be dealing with maybe a broken vehicle, and that's going to cost, and you best make sure you're paying attention, because it's a vehicle thing. It'll trap you. If you don't have the proper vehicle, you're not going to be able to go where you need to go to get the money. So I'm warning you of an issue with a vehicle. So look into that so you don't get that situation, all right? We don't want you to deal with that. But if there's some talk about moving, this will not be the month so much that you will do the moving, but maybe you're trying to talk to someone in maybe your partner, and you're trying to figure out what to do with money, or where to invest that money, or what to buy. You know, maybe you want to buy a house even. There's going to be some conversations that differ. The two of you are not going to be on the exact same page. Just keep talking, and you'll figure out what you need to do. As long as you're fair and kind with each other, you'll get through this. This might not be the month to make a huge investment, but certainly just keep talking. I do see conversations about buying a house, or moving, renovating a house, or investing in a house, or some sort of large investment, all right? Like that. I do see that conversation happening, and it's possible that investment even happens at this time, but as far as buying a house, no, not quite yet. Investments, maybe, but not a house, not quite yet, all right? So take time to speak with someone who has wisdom about money, because that's what I'm seeing you need to do. It might be just a consult or something, but yeah, just listen up and you'll know exactly what to do. So the good thing is you have finances to invest in some way. For the most part, I think that's what I'm seeing for Scorpio. So there you go. That was